Hey man, what y'all think about Kanye, bro? About everything going on with him, about the media, the Jews, excuse me.
I know that
200 bands. 200 bands a month. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. 200 bands. Think about it. Hey man, say man. I got a banger today, man. It's my first video. I'm hoping it's a banger. I hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all saw what happened and y'all saw a little taste of what's to come in the video in the beginning. So without further ado, let's react to some kind of crazy though. I've been seeing this junker on Instagram. So like, bro, what? What? Hold on, let me. Ooh, this is my first. I'm gonna leave this in the video because I'm over here looking at the thing, looking at the title. Y'all still just looking at me. But yeah, this is my first time doing this, so don't judge. All right, so look at this. I just did something else crazy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Leaving that in too. I was just showing the title with the mouse on my other screen that y'all cannot see. Okay, let's get to it. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West settle divorce. Kim gets 200K a month in child support. I live in Michigan. 200K gets you a very nice house here. Like, that's ridiculous.
Kim and Kanye have settled the divorce. Remember,
there will be no trial.
we told you that they've already been officially divorced, but there were two big issues: child custody and property settlement. And Kanye was just not having it, not engaging, hiring lawyer after lawyer. Well, we found out.
Skipped his deposition.
So there's a trial looming December 14th. We found out
Hey man, what y'all think about Kanye, bro? About everything going on with him, about the media, the Jews, excuse me. Just all that. Everything he been saying, him getting canceled essentially, him, losing his billionaire status, which that's something that I find interesting with this, the fact that Kim Kardashian, when we can look this up real quick. Kim Kardashian, I'm pretty sure she is, yeah, she's a billionaire. Yet she's claiming from him 200,000 a month. It's ridiculous. And think about this. That's after all of his major resources have been taken away. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But hold on, we only 34 seconds in.
yesterday. They hashed it out, and they have come to an agreement that they just filed with the court. We broke the story on the website just a few minutes ago. We have the details. Let's start with child custody. So Kim and Kanye are getting, as they put it, this is joint custody. They are getting, quote, equal access to the kids. Now that sounds like 50%.
No,
for
but even
each.
Kanye has acknowledged that it's more like Kim's going to have the kids 80%, and I would bet even more than that.
I agree with you. And by the way, this is what's already happening. So
Right.
Kanye didn't say it's going to happen in the future. He's saying that's the way it is now. And it's not going to be less for Kim, probably, as you say, more.
Right.
So that's the custody agreement on the surface. There's money involved in this.
Oh, big money. Child support that it will be paid by Kanye every month, $200,000 every month.
To Kim.
To Kim.
Now, I know that
200 bands. 200 bands. a month. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. 200 bands. Think about it. Think about what you can do with 200 bands a month, and you giving it to a billionaire, and this person has already utilized your designs, transitioned it into her own thing, Skims, and now she's making even more money off of you, essentially. Like, dang, they really breaking this man down. And
That sounds weird, and it sounds kind of like, wait a minute, Kim's a billionaire. Why is she getting child support?
it's facts,
Because
like,
them equally paying for their kids.
Precisely.
And
So
it really lets you know how much they spend on their kids.
that's $100,000 a kid a month.
That's $100,000 a kid every month.
But now,
And I'm sure there's a college fund that he's putting into because they want to make sure they're saving enough for college.
and a condo.
Right. Condo.
do they
Now, there's
really
one
even
other-
have to
there's
go
a
to
lot of-
college?
There's one other thing that's really important,
Right.
and we've talked about this for a long time, that they are joined at the hip for the rest of their lives with 4 kids, with graduations and weddings and kids and whatnot. So over the years, there could be a dispute that erupts over what to do with a kid, you know, where they have disagreements. They have agreed in this settlement
such a nice
to
family, man.
mediate any of those disputes. Now here's the
This
key.
is the key thing about the mediation. We see that in a lot of agreements.
Now, credit to Laura Wasser, who represents Kim, who really engineered this, that they wrote in there that if one person fails to show up for the mediation, the other person gets
to make the call.
to make the call. And that says
Can
a
you
lot.
read between the lines?
Yeah, pretty clearly Kim's efforts to make sure that she can hold this to account and move things along. If there is a decision that something they're in dispute of, that can actually.
Man, I feel like at the end of the day, Kim gonna wind up just having the kids, and she gonna wind up, it's gonna wind up still going to court. I feel like it's gonna wind up going to court, and or it's gonna wind up going back to the settlement, and it's gonna change from equal access to Kim Kardashian has 100% custody, and Kanye has to get permission to see his own children, which is crazy, man. It's crazy.
Equal access. I understand why they use that phrase.
Yes.
That they have, both parents have equal access. But it just seems a little bit gray.
It is. I think it's
And meant probably intentionally.
because of Kanye.
But exactly.
I think that's why.
But that could also be what causes a dispute down the road.
Absolutely.
Where one of them disagrees, and that would probably be Kanye, with the access he's getting to one or all of the kids.
We've seen that in the past.
Right.
Now, also, by the way, we should say that
The
there is a
birthday
property
party?
settlement, but it's governed by their prenup. They had a prenup. They agreed to honor the prenup. By the way, the prenup
No
also
spousal
says no
support.
spousal support.
Which totally makes sense.
So it's over. It's over with a couple of weeks to spare before a trial, which would have been a fiasco, I think. But again,
nigga did take
this,
his own
you gotta
advice.
understand, this is a
He did get
huge
that
deal
prenup.
to, in the middle going on with Kanye, and we're going to mention it right now.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on with him, that they were able to engineer this, and Kim was able to be patient enough to kind of keep the temperature down and settle this is almost miraculous.
Right.
Hey man, so how y'all feel about that? 200K in child support from a guy who's a millionaire, who's lost all of his income pretty much, and he's giving money to his ex-wife now officially, who's a billionaire. Personally, it don't sit right, you know. Like, she really don't need it. Like, she don't need it at all. And you know, I don't think that it's fair that if he miss a payment, it's from what I'm getting, it sounds like if he miss a payment, then that's it. He like, if Kim choose that she wants to take 100% custody, then she can make that decision. That's how I feel like that's kind of how it goes like they said, so they can keep Kanye on his shit. You feel me? Like, but all right, y'all. That's the end of this one, man. It was a cool little starter video for me. I'm trying to get into this reaction stuff. You know, first video is light. You know, tell me what I could do better. You know, tell me what y'all want to see. If y'all trying to see something specifically on YouTube, you know, go ahead, just get the link and put it in the comments. With that being said, I hope y'all have a good one, man, and I'll see y'all in the next one.